Hello, my name's Steve Mills, and thank you ever so much for taking a few moments to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what I call customer mastery, the art and the science of becoming more effective at managing the results that you get from your current customers. That means delighting them, amazing them with your service and your customer service, and keeping them for longer, which is a key part of growing your business. And it's all part of my Results Mastery program, which is a 12-month program for people who want to make 25% to 100% more profit in the next 12 months. Not only that, but we guarantee that being on the program will cost you nothing. In fact, we guarantee that you will get a 10 times return on your investment. So if you spend £1, you'll get at least £10 back. So you've got absolutely nothing to lose. So if you're interested in joining the program, you've got two options. One, you could click the the gold button that you can see on the screen, get started button, or if you've got any questions at the end of this video, then by all means book a free meeting with me and I can answer any questions that you may have. So on with the presentation. Let me just tell you a little bit more about Results Mastery, then we'll go and give you a sneak peek into one element of customer mastery. So here we go. So as mentioned, it's all about what I call the 7 principles of business and really business success. And that is strategy. You need a strategy, a plan for your business. Marketing improvement. If you want to grow your business, if you want to leverage it, if you want to scale your business, you've got to become better at selling and marketing what you do. Financial management. One of the reasons we all hear why businesses don't succeed, in fact actually fail and cease trading, is poor financial management. So we've got to nail that. Customer service, as I've already said, we don't want to be spending a load of time and money and effort getting new customers if we're losing them out the back door because we're not looking after them to the level that's required. People. My father always taught me that you're only as good as the people who work for you. And I really have found in over 26 years in business, no reason to not believe that. And so we need to work on the recruitment of people, getting people into the right seats, making sure that they're fully trained, and so on and so forth. I believe it was Sir John Harvey Jones who once answered a question. He answered a question when somebody says, "What happens if I train people and they leave?" His response was, "What happens if you don't train people and they stay?" A really good point there. And lastly, there are systems. Having systems in place that you can train people in so that they all deliver the same high standards of service and reliability to your clients, and that's absolutely paramount in business. So they're the modules. Who's it for? Well, in truth, it's really for any business, but it's particularly valuable for people who I call in the helping industry. You're advising, your coaches, trainers, advisors, financial people, software, technology, IT, people like that. Probably have less value for somebody who's, I don't know, a butcher or something like that, but certainly adaptable to most industries. Why is it important now? Well, I believe it's important now because we've all gone through some really tough times. We're hopefully coming out of it in 2022, and things are going to improve going forward. And really, to get ahead of the competition, now is the time. Now is the time to start pushing your business forward, to start marketing your business. So what do you need to do? As I mentioned, if you are interested in signing up, go here, click this button, fill in your details and get yourself signed up. And I strongly recommend that you do that. You can see here just some people who already have done. 70% growth, grew from 290,000 to 492,000. That's not a bad return on your investment. Mike there from Kookaburra, it's a long time ago now, but we won the Franchise Marketing Awards with Mike. Bob Harper, worked with Bob, helping him grow his business. Tim here, we helped him take his business from virtually going out of business, losing £30,000 a month, to doubling his profit in 12 months. And we actually did. I told him that we'd have him out of this situation in 12 months, and we did it in 9. We doubled the size of his business in 9 months. Seamus here from Parfy Murphy Accountants, 64.7% increase in sales in 3 months. Not a bad return on investment. This guy here, I gave him some advice about changing the headline on his advertising, and literally within 2 months they made £2 million in additional profit. Nice comment there from Sally Barker about the workshop. And this guy's probably my best example. He made £42 million in 6 months. Again, not a bad return on investment that he achieved there. So that's it. So there we go. So let me just tell you what you get on the program, and we will then take a look at the customer mastery. So we get the training. We get basically over 250 videos, workbooks, checklists, reports, templates to help you to grow your business. And on top of that, you've got 52 group meetings every Wednesday, once a week, 9 o'clock to about 10:30. Really working with a small team of people to help you to grow your business. Quarterly, one-to-one meetings with me, which the program starts with a kick-off meeting to really get you rocking and rolling and really getting money in right from word go. Next, an online sales and marketing plan and software. So we're on that kickstart meeting, we're going to put together a marketing and sales plan for you and your business. This is not a piece of paper or a Word document. This is software. This is something that you've got on your phone as well as on your desktop. In addition to that, you get a 2-day annual conference, a hotline to me to answer any questions that you've got, access to all my other sales and marketing training. So if I'm doing training, you're welcome to come along to it. And as already mentioned, 100% money get back guarantee. If you do not make at least 10 times what the program costs you within the 12 months, and as long as you don't fail to implement, if you don't come along to any of the training and you don't take any action, I'm not going to give you your money back for that. You've got to actually take action and do stuff in order to be able to get the refund. But as long as you do, I'm very, very open to it. And do you know what? I've never given anybody a refund. In fact, nobody's ever even asked for a refund. I'm that confident about what I do and how I can help you. Just there, a little bit about me. I'm not going to read all that, but just to say that my background's quite an unusual one, that I used to play sport at international level in my chosen sport of table tennis. And what that I think's given me is that desire to win, that attitude that I can always get more out of my game, whether that's a game called table tennis, a game called sales and marketing, a game called business. And that's what I want to help you to do, to get more out of your sales, marketing, finance, customer service, people game. And we'll work on trying to do that. If you want more testimonials, there's over 150 here, people who I've worked with and I've helped them to achieve measurable, quantifiable results. So as promised, let's go and have a little look at the program. This is the video side of the program. This is only part of it, obviously, but let me just show you. So you've got in here a load of training. You can either access it here or you can access it here. Let's go in here and take a look at the training that you're going to get. Okay, so as mentioned, it's 7 principles, 7 modules. There's 8 here because the first one is an introduction. So you've got strategy, you've got financial mastery, customer mastery, we're going to look at in a second, systems mastery, people mastery, marketing mastery, sales mastery. Each one of these has got loads of videos, loads of training. All this is training programs for you, and all will be constantly and never-endingly increased and added to. So let's go and have a look in here and see what we've got for you. So I was going to talk to you in this one and show you the video about what I call raving fans. Now, I got this information about raving fans from a guy called Ken Blanchard. He's just one of probably about 40 different world-leading experts that I've learned from. He's the guy who wrote The 1 Minute Manager. And if you've not bought that book, then I strongly recommend that you buy both books, actually. One book is called Raving Fans and the other is The 1 Minute Manager. So here we go. Let's go and have a quick look at the first video. In this video, I want to talk to you about how to turn satisfied customers into true raving fans. Now, this is based on a book called Raving Fans by a gentleman called Ken Blanchard. Ken was very famous for creating the 1 Minute Manager series of books, and you might want to go and buy that as well. But definitely, I'd recommend that you buy not the 1 Minute Manager, although I do recommend that. But you need to buy Raving Fans. Again, you can get it on Amazon really easy. It's like £6, something like that. And do you know, it'll be absolutely one of the best things that you can do in your business. Now, if you think what raving fans are instead of satisfied customers, let me give you my take on that. The satisfied customer is someone who's happy. I go out for a meal. It's a nice restaurant. It's got decent ambience to it. The service is okay. It's fine. I have a nice meal. I enjoy it. I come away and I pay them some money, and I feel that I've got good value for money, and I'd be very happy to go back again. Now, this is the difference. I go into a different restaurant and I look around and I think, wow, this is great. I'm instantly greeted by somebody with a smile who build rapport with me, ask me some questions, take me to the table, explain how it works in this restaurant and what they do. They perhaps recommend certain dishes that they think, would be of interest to me. They tell me about the special of the day and how great that is. They maybe recommend a bottle of wine that I might want to have with my selection, because I've selected fish. And they say, these are the 3 wines that we think really go really well with, this particular fish that I've ordered. They then bring me an appetizer. I don't ask for it. They just bring it for me. And it's one of those things that cleanses my palate before I eat my fish. And they do that. After the meal, they figure out I've not had enough wine, so they perhaps bring me a glass of brandy. It's on the house, or perhaps a port or something like that. They maybe ask me which one I'd like. We'd like to, thank you for coming here tonight, and I'd like to give you on the house a glass of brandy or port. Would you like one of those? And I say, oh yeah, a glass of port would be lovely, thank you. And they give me that, and so on. I go into the toilets and it's it smells nice, which, let's face it, not all restaurants do. and it's clean and it's tidy. It's great. It's not like okay. Okay is not good enough. It's truly outstanding. It's one of the best restaurants I've been in. Not necessarily like, an elite Michelin, best restaurant in the world type of thing. I'm talking about raving fans here. I'm talking about, doing things that other people don't do. This could be a decent restaurant that's just taken on board this idea of creating raving fans. They've got decent food, they've got decent place, they've got decent people, but they've really raised their game. They've raised the bar in terms of what they do from a customer service point of view in order to create these raving fans. Now, what is a raving fan? Well, Okay, so there's a sneak peek behind the scenes of the section called Raving Fans. And if you do join the program, I strongly recommend watching the rest of that, where I talk about an accountant that I met many years ago called K&H accountancy practice based just on the edge of Reading near Thiel, and how they implemented the raving fans approach to business and what they did differently. But I suppose more than that, I recommend you try that. Look at your business from a customer point of view, how you greet them, where they go to, what you give them, how you impress them, what you could do differently and better to go from having satisfied customers to true raving fans, people who are out there recommending you, buying from you again and again and again. I'm a raving fan of Apple. I could never see myself buying anything else other than Apple. I've got Apple computers, I've got Apple phones, and if Apple ever develop a car, I'm sure I'd buy myself an Apple car. I'm an absolute raving fan of that particular brand, and that's what you need, I believe anyway, with your customers. Try and turn them from from satisfied customers into raving fans. So that's it. Thank you ever so much for listening to this video. Don't forget, if you are interested in signing up to the Results Mastery, and you really should be, because this is going to make a massive difference to your business, then do one of two things. Either get yourself signed up, commit now. Don't put this off, because if you do, you'll get busy and then weeks later you'll have forgotten all about it. So get yourself signed up now, or sign up for a free meeting with me. Just simply go to my website, click on Results Mastery here, go to the black box and sign up to a meeting. It's really easy to do. I'll just give you a quick demo. You just click on that there. That opens up my online diary, and that's not a very good, oh, there we go. It just took a little bit longer. So you can see there where we are. So if you wanted to meet me tomorrow, the day after I'm recording this, you can just click there and see what times I've got available. On the Thursday, I've got more times available, and so on and so forth. So couldn't be easier. So thank you very much for listening, and look forward to meeting you very soon on Results Mastery.